In the bustling city of Lagos, where the sounds of traffic and people fill the air, lived a woman named Adanna. Her beauty was undeniable. Long, flowing ebony hair, deep brown eyes that shimmered with mastery, and her skin as smooth as velvet. She walked with confidence, but beneath the surface, her heart was a battlefield of sorrow and longing. Adanna had a life many envied. Born into a wealthy family, she had everything she needed materially. But what people didn't know was the dark secret she carried. One that left her living in isolation despite the throngs of people around her. The curse had come years ago after a bitter breakup with her ex-lover, Chidi. Their love had once been passionate, a fiery connection that everyone admired. But jealousy and anger consumed Chidi when Adanna broke things off after discovering his deceit. He sought vengeance, turned to a sorcerer deep in the remote village of Nigeria. The curse was placed on Adanna and was merciless. Any man who shared her bed would die by sunrise. She first discovered this curse with Kunle, a man she had dated after Chidi. It was a casual relationship, but one night of intimacy changed everything. Kunle was found dead in his sleep, his body cold, his face twisted in fear. The doctors had no explanation, but Adanna knew. She remembered the cryptic words Chidi had spoken, and her blood ran cold. The second death followed shortly after, confirming her worst fears. Desperate for answers, she visited priests, healers, and diviners, but all offered the same grim conclusion. The curse was real, and it could not be undone. Since then, Adanna had isolated herself emotionally. She built a life for herself in Lagos, focusing on her work as a successful fashion designer. Yet, despite the glitz and glamour of her career, she was lonely. She longed for love, but she knew it was dangerous. One day, while walking to a local Lagos market, Adanna observed couples laughing and holding hands. The sight made her heart ache. She overheard a conversation between two women about their upcoming weddings, and Adanna felt an overwhelming sense of grief. She could not and never have that. She could never risk another man's life. Though fate had other plans. One afternoon, as she sat in a quiet cafe, sipping her coffee, a man caught her eyes. He was tall, with a warm smile and gentle aura that immediately put her at ease. His name was Emeka. He introduced himself casually, asking if he could join her. And though her instinct was to refuse, something in his kind eyes made her nod. They talked for hours. Emeka was intelligent, funny, and had a passion for life that drew Adanna in. He told her about his dreams of opening his own tech startup and the challenges of growing up as the eldest son in his family. Adanna found herself smiling, laughing, and for the first time in a long time, feeling stir inside. Adanna, conflicted, returned home that evening. Standing in front of her bedroom mirror, she gazed at herself, the face of a woman who had shut off her emotions for so long. "I can't do this again," she whispered to herself. But Emeka's face lingers in her mind, and she wonders if perhaps, just this once, things could be different. Days passed, and Emeka continued to pursue Adanna, despite her attempt to distance herself. His charm and sincerity kept pulling her in. They went on more dates, had late night phone calls, and took long walk through the city. Adanna, torn between her growing affections and the cause she bore, began to falter. One evening, Emeka invited her to a quiet dinner at his apartment. They cooked together, laughed together, and for a brief moment, Adanna forgot about the curse as they sat on his balcony watching the stars. Emeka reached for her hand. Adanna, he began, his voice soft and filled with emotions. I feel something special between us. I want to be with you. Adanna froze, her heart pounding in her chest. She knew this was the moment she had to tell him the truth. But could she? What if he didn't believe her? What if he left her, just like she feared? With trembling hands, Adanna finally spoke. Emeka, there's something you need to know. I'm cursed. Any man who shares my bed dies. Thank you so much for watching this amazing tales by Mystic Tales TV at Mystic Tales Africa. Wait a minute, what will happen next? Will Emeka still love Adanna? Will their love still blossom? Will Emeka take the weeks? Or will Adanna fear come to pass and Emeka run away for his dear life? All this and more will be coming in our next episode, which will be uploaded very soon on this channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, as it means so much to us and it helps us post more amazing stories such as this and also help you not to miss any part of the story. We love you and see you in our next video.